All right, Capricorns, let's see what Spirit's message is for you, followed by a horoscope for the month of February, shall we? There's a little bit of letting go, letting go, letting go, Capricorns. The last little piece for you to let go is just being willing to admit, I feel disappointed that it didn't work out. I feel disappointed that I built up a big image in my head and it wasn't grounded in reality. I feel disappointed that I trusted them for as long as I did. I feel disappointed that I feel disappointed that. And just allow yourself to be at a stage where you allow yourself to feel that disappointment, knowing that as you feel it, it will pass and be released through you. You're at this precipice, Capricorn, of the golden life, of the really, really good life. In fact, you're already there. You just don't yet have enough of the tangible, physical manifestations yet for you to publicly claim I'm there. But you're there. That little bit of, I feel disappointed, to release that. And then it's just simply a matter of, can you, Capricorn, be willing to focus on emotional manifestations? I want to feel delighted. I want to feel uplifted. I want to feel nourished. I want to rendezvous with people where when I get around them, it's so natural to move higher on the emotional guidance list. I do desire a new car because a new car would feel thrilling. It would feel exciting. It would feel invigorating. I'm looking for a feeling of invigoration, of a zest for life, of a woohoo. I desire this for the emotions that I believe will accompany it are this, 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 and this. If you can be in that play state, you'll quite find that you're in the synchronistic flow and you'll be able to manifest quite quickly. And with that, we invite Kelly to do 3 cards, 4 cards, 5 cards, 2 cards. Ooh, what an interesting spread, Capricorns. Don't forget, y'all, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. If you're watching this on Facebook, give me a follow, give me a like. No matter where you are, though, I love comments and how the message helped, what it helped drive your mind. And if you guys would like a meditation to meet your spirit guide, go to kellylunt.com/spirit-guide for that free meditation. And you will also hear all the updates from me for all my offerings, which starting February 13th, I have a business incubator opening up for all of those who are looking to make money in an entirely new way than they're used to. This one's for you. If you're in the email list, I'll get you that. If not, go look at my website. You'll find it on there. Okay, Capricorns. Wow, you're done. Wow. Wow. Okay, so you got the 8 of water. So that does indicate, Capricorns, that there's a little bit of an ex, a little bit of a past lover. If it's not love for you guys, there's a little bit of something that you're holding on to that you're just having a little bit of a hard time walking away from, of shutting the doors of possibility. You know, I was just chatting with a client who mentioned there was a guy who asked her out for Valentine's Day, and it's January 30th. It was a beautiful dinner. It was a, hey, these tend to sell out, and I'd love to go to this, and I would love it if you were the one to go with me. And she didn't want to give him an answer because she was holding off for the chances of hanging out with another guy. Even though better opportunities are coming to you, the spirit guides are saying there are better opportunities vibrationally ready for you. You just have your little bit of a focus on the, but what if they come back? But what if this opportunity comes back? But what if my employer does finally give me that pay raise? Then I won't want to have gone through the process of getting another company's hopes up. I feel disappointed that my company hasn't given me the pay raise to fair market value. I feel disappointed that my company chose not to value my salary at fair market value. I feel disappointed that they didn't come back. I feel disappointed that. You got to let that go. Once you let that go, It's so what's going on, and why it was hard to let him go is because Capricorns, you're actually kind of learning what being a team player actually is. You got the Three of Earth upright right now. You're kind of like reevaluating what makes a good friend for me. What makes for me, not what makes a good friend. What makes a good friend for me. When do I feel like I'm thriving in a relationship with someone else? You're learning when to give, when to receive. You're learning when it's okay to be the one giving more, when it's okay to be the one receiving more. You're literally going through a period of fine tuning that harmonious relationship, and followed by the Emperor upright. So you also being willing to like ask for your needs too. Also being there's like a bit of empowerment coming in too of like, wow, actually it is beneficial to the relationship when I voice, hey, I would like this to be in consideration when we go on this trip together. I would like this to be in consideration. We do X, Y. You're starting to like recognize that. So good job, Capricorns. Good job. Okay. Okay, so just be okay that you're at a place of I'm rebuilding, I'm readjusting, I'm allowing in new types of relationships where it actually feels like a team. No I in team, but a team. We're all contributing, we're all enjoying. We all feel like we're getting the better end of the deal. Wow, the next one's interesting. Okay, so Capricorns, you got the wheel, you got the sun reversed, you got the seven of air upright, you got the wheel reversed, and you got the page of air upright. So it does kind of look like Capricorn right now for like what they said at the first bit about how to be a team player. Your particular personal growth in that you're like working on right now, allowing right now, is feeling comfortable speaking your needs and your desires. Page of air upright. That's literally where you're like, ooh, I don't know if my husband would like hearing this or not, but I gotta let him know that I like when we go on this vacation, I also want this. Or I gotta let him know when he's planning for our finances for our future that if he could take this into consideration when he builds his plan, I would feel so much better. That's the kind of growth that you're going through. Or even with a friend, like, hey, I really love you and I want you to know that. I just want to let you know that I typically don't do these types of things. And I'm so sorry I can't support you in that way that you need right now, but I can support you in these other ways. And it's recognizing that that is vital for the health of relationships. If they have a poor reaction to that, then they weren't being a mutual friend for you, Capricorn. They had that I have this need and you either meet my need or you don't attitude. Um, Okay, so that's your like growth in it of recognizing like it is good, helpful, and beneficial when I can articulate my need and I voice it. Um, the wheel reverse though, guys, that indicates that there's a change that's coming no matter what. It's the wheel. It's kind of like you graduate high school at some point and you gotta skedaddle on out of there. The change is coming no matter what. There's a little bit of delay in it because it's like you're trying to figure out the how a little bit. You're recognizing that happiness, your mental and your emotional health are of utmost importance, and there's a little bit of you. I don't want to say force, but there's a little bit of you. This is what I'll do to not feel happy. This is what I'll do to feel happy. So, guys, that can be so human to human, because I know spirit and source, they don't know what it's like to be a human. Sometimes that's very helpful and very beneficial. If you're depressed and you go start reading self-help books, How to Be Happy, The Happiness Project, all those books, and you read like 7, 10, 15 of them, some of those books you'll recognize provided relief and actual advice that when you implemented them, they helped. Sometimes part of the growth is absorbing all you can from a book and implementing that practice. Sometimes when I have a spiritual practice, guys, that will be my spiritual practice for 3 months, even up to a year. And I just focus on that one practice and allow that one practice to keep unfolding beautiful, delightful experiences for me. Because there's a little bit of trying to, okay, what's the next book? What's the next book? What's the next thing? Well, I want to feel even happier. What's the next thing? When milk it, as Esther Hicks translates it. Being willing to, oh, this practice feels so good. I'm going to keep milking it and absorbing it. When you do that, the wheel will go upright And then you'll actually hit happiness, because that's being in the moment. Right now, I'm learning this. Right now, I'm practicing this. You don't become like a kung fu master overnight, right? Would you want the person to go, okay, I learned the judo chop. Now I gotta learn a kick. Now I gotta learn that. No, it's okay if that one person just practices one routine for a while until it becomes second nature for them, right? Do the same with your heart, with your emotional and your spiritual growth, Capricorns. Okay, let me move these up a little bit though. I gotta get those last two cards Spirit wanted. How did you want these? Oh, it's over. Okay. Once you go through that, this is going to be a wild ride of a month for you, Capricorns. Then you got the Knight of Air upright, the Queen of Fire upright, the Four of Water reversed, the Queen of Air upright, and the Seven of Water upright. So Queen of Air, you started with the Page of Air, so you're really going to go through that lesson this month where you're like, I just embody that it's normal and natural for me to go, if something's said and right away I have a reaction, you're like, wait, that doesn't feel good to me. Hold on. I don't know how to articulate it yet, but hold on. Don't set that in stone yet. You're going to recognize that that's actually very good for a relationship, okay? So you're really going to embody articulating, identifying what I want, communicating to others is a good thing. Queen of Fire is where you're okay with identifying your passions, your preferences. That's where you're like, no, I love Star Trek. You're willing to, those things that just invigorate you. And you're going to be able to go for those. And this also does involve you're going to feel like you're leaving people in the dust, Capricorn. Well, so wait, what? I'm just going to go enjoy the good life while these people are suffering? What about these people? How do they get their help? It's recognizing, Capricorn, that there will be other teachers for them right where they're at. Go teach the people you want to teach. Go play with the people you want to play with. Okay. Those two cards were the Knight of Earth and the Ten of Air upright. Capricorn, for those of you who are holding on to an ex, it's over. It looks like there will be, this is obviously only for this part. The rest of it was for everyone. This part is not for everyone, but the people who are holding on to an ex, what if he came back? What if it worked out? Wow, wouldn't it be crazy if Spirit did make that work out? Like, how could Spirit make that work out? It's over. It does look like there will be some action on their part towards you, whether it's like obvious or they just happen to bump into you at the store. That's intentional too. They're just not being obvious about it. It's over though. They're not going to come back the way you want them to. They can't offer the type of relationship that you want. But it kind of looks like when you kind of have that reuniting with them, you're going to just become so aware of how much you've grown since you've interacted with them. And for those of you who it's not love, it could be when you get around that old business bestie. It could be when you get around your old mom best friend. Just when you go hang out with someone, you're going to recognize, whoa. And you're not going to view them as evil or anything. You're just going to go, wow, that segment of my life is over. The segment of my life where I did enjoy this, and this. Let me give you a personal example. There was when I went through a rough part and I just needed someone to hear me and to hear my whole tragic story from beginning to end. I just needed to be heard. I met this person randomly. And it was set up in a situation where we would hang out. They didn't like talking. I would just talk and I'm like, are you okay listening to this? Oh yeah, this is quite the intricate tale. And once I expressed all of it, and while I was in the phase of expressing it, oh, the person's so great, it's this, it's that. After I expressed it, and it was off my chest and I was in the whole new next chapter of my life, now when I'm around that person, it's like, whoa, I feel pressure to talk and I actually don't have anything to talk about right now. That relationship was built on talking, listening here. As I was, well, hey, how are you? Hey, how are things with the kids? How are things with, work, with the wife, with, oh, no, kid, you're not talking my ears off. Keep talking. That relationship wasn't may not be meant to be a lifetime. It might just have meant to be a season. It's recognizing that you've had growth. So that's what's going to provide for you. And there's nothing wrong with leaving a relationship. And it's not like you're going to have to leave it. You're just going to recognize, whoa, I'm not a vibrational match for it. That's when you're going to kind of like wake up and go, all right, it's okay for me to go play in the new playground. These stories that used to bring me joy, this old way of interacting that used to feel good to me just doesn't feel good to me anymore. Or I want to go feel good. So it's going to kind of like that little rendezvous or whatever it's going to be for you guys. It's going to just kind of help you like step into the new playground that you want to play in. Okay, let's see if there's anything more for you here. Yeah, that's going to clear up the Four of Cups. A little bit of a, what if we did communicate a little bit better? What if I did try it a different way? It's going to kind of clear that up and go, nope, that chapter of my life is just over. So, but at the very end, though, we got the Seven of Water. So it kind of looks like, obvious, some amazing personal growth for y'all. So comment below, let me know what yours is. But it looks like at the end of the month that you're still going to be kind of a little bit in this position of, I don't want to say procrastinating, but it's kind of like, it's almost as if you're going to be awakened to, whoa, I have far more possibilities for how I can co-create and live my life on earth. Then now you're like, well, which one do I pick? It's kind of like that. But if I pick this one, or if I go down that path and I don't like it, I was stuck in that old way, the way that you're going to like see the ending. I did that for 2 years. It's recognizing that like now that you're aware of your emotions and you're connected to your inner being and you're aware that you can co-create, it's being aware that like you're just putting a hat on. You're just going and putting on clothes. Do I like this outfit? Here's all the ways I could spend my time. Okay, I'm just going to play with this way. It will keep you in a forward movement. Okay, I tried the dance. Oh, let me try this. Okay, I tried running. Oh, let me try this. Okay, I tried weightlifting. Let me try this. View it as, I'm just playing with this for 2 weeks and seeing how I like it. Do I still like it? I'm going to keep doing it another 2 weeks. Oh, I didn't like it? Why? I tried it for 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks at a time, Capricorn. 2 weeks at a time, all right? All right, I love you guys. Hit me in the comments. How did this help you? If you guys are interested in completely, not rewriting your money story, it's a money incubator. If you have a desire to start earning money in an entirely new way, whether that's starting a new business, whether that's maybe you were the owner and you were heavily involved in the day-to-day of your business, but you want to pull back a little bit to allow salesmen to do most of the day work, and you'd get a little bit more of an owner role where you pull back from the day-to-day operations, you're learning to make money in a new way. Come hang out with me. kellylunt.com/continue the flow. It's going to be 3 months of amazing support in a small, tight-knit group of people. If you pay in full, you also get the gift of a power hour, a one-on-one with me. Payment plans are available as well with no surcharge of money. The price is the price, same amount whether you pay in full or payment plans. And as a gift, I'm gifting everyone a seat to my live in-person intimate workshop in April. So everyone who joins the Money Incubator, you get a seat to that workshop as well. So we can meet in person, we can hug, I could channel for you, shift your vibes on the spot. When it's a beautiful springtime here in Chattanooga, it's going to be great and it's going to be amazing. So kellylunt.com/continue the flow, or shoot me an email, kelly@kellylunt.com, with any of your questions, or girl, give me that link. All right, love you Capricorns. Bye.